Today's episode of the Tourpreneur podcast is kindly sponsored by Checkfront, the booking platform trusted by over 5,000 tour and activity operators around the world. This month, Checkfront is offering an exclusive 90-day free trial for tourpreneurs. Find out more at checkfront.com/tourpreneur.
Welcome to the Tourpreneur podcast. Travel industry veteran Shane Whaley will take you on a journey with fellow tourpreneurs, sharing their tips, ideas, insights, and success stories to inspire you to make your tour business the best it can be. And now, here is your host, Shane Whaley.
Welcome back to Tourpreneur. The 30-day Things to Do challenge for tour operators continues. We are on day 5, and welcome back to Tourpreneur, Angela Heald. How are you?
Hello, I'm very well, thank you. And today on day 5, we are going live.
Going live. Tell us more.
So today you're going to be going live with a selfie video. If you haven't tried live video in your social media marketing, they can be a game changer. There have been studies that have shown that people watch them for 3 times longer on Facebook, or 80% of people say that they prefer watching a live video to reading a blog.
Wow, pretty impressive stats.
Yeah, and it's also just a fantastic way to connect with your audience on a very human level. So people tend to remember who makes up your brand, not just your logo.
Yeah, because I think it's important, even if we're not leading tours right now or hosting activities, that we remind our fans online, our supporters, that we're still out there. What are some interesting talking points? Because, I know this from doing podcasting. If I shove a microphone in someone's face, they freeze, even though I know they're a very talkative person. And it's the same thing with a camera. Very often we just freeze up. So what are some interesting talking points for people who want to go live?
I think everyone loves a good startup story. So talking about how you got started is always a great place to start as well. We need more positivity out there. So if you can really dive into what you love about what you do, that's a great message to share. And if you have extra time today, you could take a live video exploring some of your favorite local areas, and you could literally take your audience on a quick local tour.
That's a good idea. I would also add, maybe look around online for other people who are doing Facebook Live videos as well, and check out what they're talking about and what fun things, and not necessarily to copy them, but just to be inspired with the content out there that resonates with you and tallies with your brand. So that's a really good idea. And what I love about this challenge is I think I've only ever done one Facebook Live, and I was terrified. Like, I was more scared of doing that than the podcast that's listened to by thousands. There is something about hitting that live button. So I say, get that first one out of the way, and then hopefully the nerves will abate, and the next few you produce will be a more of a relaxing experience.
I totally agree. And you know what? If you really can't overcome those nerves and you want to practice before going live, why don't you record a selfie video and post it to the Tourpreneur Facebook group and say hi to all of us? Tell us a little bit about how your business is doing in your area, or one of the biggest lessons you've learned being a tour operator. And I know that we would all love to see your face. So if you can't overcome those nerves and hit the live button, there's another thing that you can do today.
That is a fantastic idea. I love that. And you can find our group, if you're not a member, at tourpreneur.com/Facebook. I want to see lots of videos from you all. And take a look at Checkfront. I've given you 7 talking points. So maybe just pick one. And it doesn't have to be one that you would use for your company or your brand, but just to get used to actually taking those videos and putting them up on a group. That would be great. Fantastic. Well, Angela, thank you very much.
Thanks, Shane.
Thanks for listening to the Tourpreneur podcast. Be sure to visit tourpreneur.com to join the conversation and access the show notes, including links to the resources mentioned on today's episode. This is Tourpreneur.